moving on from that sad, awful topic. This is Jump Level. Frank Borman and William Anders. Frank Borman is who I just referred to. These are the astronauts of Apollo 8. Apollo 8 happened December 21st, 1968. It was the second manned mission, but it was the first to bring humans to the moon. So it was the mission of first, even though it was the second manned mission. They spent a day orbiting the moon. They took this Earthrise photo, which is extremely iconic. This photo has been credited with as the first photos being able to see how weather affects the Earth, with like losing trees and whatever. You can see like cloud coverage and everything, and I just thought that was a really cool fact. NASA was not sure about going through with this Apollo 8 program. They were pressured by the government. They were like, we need to beat communists into space. I don't care if you're worried about it, we need to get there. But NASA was like, I don't know, we want to run more tests. We're really uneasy because of the whole Apollo 1 incident. But they ended up going anyways, and it ended up being great. So Christmas Eve, they were already in orbit of the moon, and they broadcast it home for all Americans to see, and they said how beautiful it was, and it was just an amazing experience. Apollo 8 successfully pulled off leaving Earth's orbit and able to safely bring humans to the moon. So you can see here the orbit it took around. It went once around the Earth and then finally around the moon and back home. They took pictures of the far side of the moon. This is the first time we've seen this far side of the moon. So this is what we're always tidally locked with. So this is what we see every single day. And this is the far side. This is the side we never get to see. And so they were like, wow, we get to see the far side of the moon. We're taking pictures of it, and it's amazing. All right, I gotta go. Thank you.
Bye. So these fine men right here are Neil Armstrong, Michael Collins, and Edward Aldrin, and they were the astronauts for the Apollo 11 mission. The date of the mission was May 25th, 1961, and its main goal was to perform a crewed lunar landing and return to Earth. Its side objectives were to develop a TV camera and transmit signals to Earth and develop a solar wind composition experiment. And I bet y'all kind of know the famous quote that came from this is one small step for man, one giant leap for mankind. And these are some famous little pictures for you, the first footprint and hopping down. And another famous quote is, "Tranquility Base here, the eagle has landed." And I mean, I have a little video of it.
You hopefully have two little videos.
I have one little video.
Lights on, forward, 30 feet down, 2.5, picking up some dust, straight shadow, 4 forward, drift into the right level, 30 seconds forward, contact light, okay, engine stop, we copy you down, Eagle, Houston, Tranquility Base here, the Eagle has landed.
I know where I was when that happened.
Ooh,
I think you meant that was happening in July of 1969.
did I say that? Oh,
That's
sorry.
not what you said, but I think that's what you
Oh.
meant.
Okay.
Okay.
And maybe some of the others know too where they were at. It was a pretty monumental moment in science history.
Well, that's pretty exciting.
So where were you?
Hopkinton, North Dakota, I was in 3rd grade. My grandma was there and told all 5 of us kids to shush because it was very important that we hear what was going on here. This was, the whole nation was tuned into this.
I bet, that's super exciting.
I would like to tell you that it was like 911, but you don't remember 911 either, so we have nothing.
I wasn't created yet.
No, 911 was what I remember where I was. Remember you were for,
Vietnam.
you were in Vietnam then?
Wow.
Roseanne?
I was in school.
You were, okay.
I was 1.
I was only 2 years old, so.
Alrighty. So this is Kaiguya. and it's, it's like a satellite, or it's supposed to like go around and bring 2 other satellites. It's Japanese for Moon Princess. Its objective was to lunar orbit. It carried 2 other satellites, and those were called Okina and Oeuna, which means honorable elderly man and honorable elderly woman. The mission itself lasted 1 year, 8 months, 26 days, 16 hours, 53 minutes, and 59 seconds. And it is responsible for showing the most detailed topographical model yet. This is the Chang'e 4 lunar rover. Its landing date was January 3rd, 2019, so it's still kind of a baby. And its mission was to perform a soft landing on the far side, or the south pole of the moon. And its other objectives were to measure chemical composition, surface temperature, and observe the solar cornea, and investigate its radiation characteristics and mechanism.